Well, hello again, folks. SC2 Starcraft back with some more Team Story Cup action. This time we have Liquid TLO versus, that's actually Hwangsin. It's just his name backwards up there because he's unbelievably clever and stuff. As the red Protoss up here in the top left. Did I say bottom left? I'm having my hands mixed up here recently and I don't know why. It's alright, I haven't gotten into any car crashes, so it can't be hurting me that bad. We'll see what's happening here. I'll speed it up slightly at the beginning. I haven't casted too many Protoss versus Zergs recently, so I'm interested to see what's happening. We do have the probe coming out here extra soon just to make sure to try to get a block down. We'll see if he is successful in doing so. No, it's actually going to be a 12 pool. Cool. 12 pool. And on this side, Forge. Now, for those people that haven't run up against early Zerg pressure, such as a 12 pool, that's not the earliest you can be. I mean, 9 pools are actually a fairly decent strategy. 6 pool, obviously the most dramatic of all. But this Forge going down is going to allow him to put down a cannon, get out his assimilator for gas, and then be able to tech up from there. Some good damage on the probe. I'd expect a pylon here really soon. The problem right now is TLO does not have any overlords down here to see about a cannon rush. If you are a Zerg and you're worried about this, it is very important that you keep a overlord down here so that you won't get cannon rushed. It is interesting to see that he is still going to go for the expansion first here. The Forge is down nice and early. I wonder if TLO just did that to try to throw his opponent off and to get him to not go for the expansion. It's apparent that Hwangsin did not bite on that. That's gotta be it. He's only made 2 Zerglings, and that's can be quite a bit of a commitment to get out that really early spawning pool. Cannon is down, but once again, Hwangsin pretty confident that this is not some sort of mega ultra super. Ooh. A third hatch too. This is mega super ultra weird. I don't think I've seen this strategy. 9 pool into double expand. You know, why not? Hey, it's TLO. This guy's got some of the coolest builds out there on the market for sale. The Nexus should be finishing up just after the hatch. The Queen's down there. Nice timing. Where's the Overlord on this side? It's nice as a Zerg player to keep an Overlord on this side. You want to see the timing of these gases. Yeah, this guy's going to be able to go for a run-in, sneaky sneak style. This probe did get away, or it's a new probe, which is still important. Ooh, go get him. He just wants to come in here and check what the tech is. There is a gas taken, but he wants to see if there's like a Roach Warren or a really fast layer, something like that, which wouldn't surprise me. I love going for Roach busts against aggressive Protoss players. I think they're just so effective. It takes a lot of supply and a lot of gas, but a lot of the times all they're going to have is some sentries and zealots out of the front, nothing really else. You see that another cannon's going down just as the sake of defense, but I don't think that TLO is going to be going for anything aggressive just yet. Speed is on the way, but we don't see any other tech or any other gas yet out of TLO. This hatch does not really turn into anything yet. Just drones. Got 1 Evo chamber down. Cool. Yeah, computer. Do we have any upgrades from this? No. It's out nice and early. I figured it'd be worthwhile to get a really fast +1/+1 started. Is this another cannon? Nope, just a pylon. I think that maybe Hwangsin is worried about some form of attack. He's actually cut probes from the looks of it, right? Nope, there's his probes. He just had to wait for more minerals. Haha. 3 more gateways going down, so he's on 4 gate on 2 base. Ooh. That Stalker is going to be a bit of a jerk and poke those guys in the face with laser beams. Speed will be done here pretty soon. +1 armor, the first choice here. And I think that's a good one. So that way he can decide if he wants to go into ranged units or melee units. That armor obviously works for both. WTF. Where's the Queen? Is there no Queen over here? Didn't get any kills. What, isn't something? It's just being a jerk, I suppose. I mean, why not? Well, just scouting around now for any pylons around the map. This queen got to see everything it needed to see. The robo facility's on the way, but that's a while off coming out and pumping out immortals. So I still think the TLO, let's look at the economy-wise, doesn't have much of a lead on economy at this stage of the game. Nice, get the hallucination out there to be able to see what's going on. Lings are just sitting at the front. I think what TLO really wanted to do with this game is just feign pressure for a long time and force the Protoss player to stay on 2 bases as long as possible. I am very diligent scouting from TLO for pylons. I am a little surprised we haven't seen anything else really super interesting yet out of TLO. He's going for the Baneling nest. Lair's just started. Going for melee here, so I've got to assume he's going to stick with Ling, Baneling, and then move up into his Ultralisks. But I'm still not exactly sure what both people's tech plans are. War Prism is coming out here soon, and there's no Muta attack to really put any pressure on that. +1 is going to be finishing up here soon, but 1-1 for the the Zerg player is going to be done at the same time. It's interesting to go after those rocks just because. Didn't manage to get out the creeps in time to be able to deny anything. He's going to pull all of his links together. I don't think he's got enough units there to really go after this Protoss. Maybe he's going to try. Force out some force fields. Oh, you're going to get lucky? Oh, he did get lucky. Very smart play by TLO there. Did see that that wasn't a tight wall off. Let's see how much damage he can get in here. Oh, that's pretty cute. Well, TLO's just going to run away. That's always a thing. Hold position, yeah. Only got 2 workers from there. TLO. TLO. TLO, you lings. TLO. Oh no, TLO. That was a bit of an overcommitment, I feel. He's going to get a few more workers for his troubles. Well, let's look at the workers kill tab. Only got 6 for a lot of lings. So how many units lost total? 63. I don't know if that was the best thing for TLO. That's an interesting base, I say, to take at this point. Tons more lings look like they're flooding up this way. I don't know if that's the right call. The immortals aren't going to do much against lings, but there are +1 zealots. And there are no Colossus, though. No Colossus in the near future. Looks like it's going to be Blink. 4 more gates on the way. TLO is just going to run by. Try to keep the pressure back on. Oh boy, not quite. It doesn't look like the Protoss player's turning around. He might just try to go for some sort of trade here. I don't know about this from TLO. He's really, banking on this doing some good damage. Losing, not a ton of links. He's got a lot left. Taking out the cybernetics score would be a pretty cool move. It looks like this base is pretty much forfeit though. Yeah, all the drones are already pulled. Only a handful of crawlers here at the front. Back up on this side, yeah, everything looks like it got cleaned up or ran away. Cybernetics core didn't go down. That would have been a good pickoff. These zealots are going to, really massacre that base up. This base is done. There's going to be enough energy for a recall. So I don't think... Yeah, go put on the pressure there, TLO. You're going to have to try. This is really crazy. I have not seen too many of these ultra-aggressive Zerg strategies for Mega Zergling attacks. All the sentries go down. Are you going to go for the zealots? Kind of surprised he didn't try to run past. He did have enough units there, though. Protoss players, not a lot of crawlers here from TLO. I would have expected a few more. Ah, that's going to suck. You can't really attack into these right now because of that fallback TLO. Yeah. At the front here, still doing damage. All the defenses are down, so Hwangsin's in a little bit of trouble on that side. I'm surprised he has not recalled back yet to try to aid his own army. I think TLO designed this build specifically to sack... Ooh, that's what's going on right now. That's what's up. Good Baneling hits, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. This could turn into the most fugly base trade in history. Some good Baneling hits there, but I don't know. Is he gonna run home? Well, it's probably a smart move. It looks as though Hwangsin is turtling up for the trade right now. Gotta run all of your overlords away. You can't risk getting supply blocked. I'm not too sure what TLO's plan here is at this point. I mean, he's got a ton of production still, but both these hatcheries may end up going down. So many sentries here with force field energy. That hatch is not in a good spot. That's really working against TLO right now. Not much income obviously coming out of the Protoss player, but the Zerg player isn't doing much better right now. It only really has a couple of bases. Finally getting a little... Oh no! Run the banelings away. I don't know, TLO. You're down by a lot of supply. More warping of Zealots. I don't think that TLO can pull out of this one here. I think he's toast. That's just too much stuff. And he won't be able to get out of here either. These sentries can just force field the ramp and really just screw him over. Finally gonna get down another base. Oh, he tried to get out the Ultra, but the Immortal in there is obviously gonna be too strong. GG from TLO. Now that was a really cool strategy from TLO, and I'm sure the plan was to try to force the base trade, but he needed like 8 crawlers up here. If he had like 8 crawlers up here and then the Ling runarounds, maybe he would have done better. But with just Zerglings against, what was that, like 15 sentries or some junk at one point? And he's only down to 7 now. Cool strategy from TLO. Sorry it didn't work out though. We'll have some more Team Story Cup action coming up real soon.